Look, I am not gonna lie. I've got this song on in the background by this group called Arch Enemy, and it's like this death metal group, and they got great production values, and they got this lady front person, and she growls with the best of them, and she's a very beautiful woman, and I'm jealous because this was my calling. This was what I was supposed to be before I got kidnapped by the Clintons and they tried to take me on private plane rides for the rest of my fucking life in order to traffic uranium. Right? Before that happened, this is what I was supposed to be. And it was one of those things that was difficult at the time because the only way a woman could like make the way into like death metal was to have like that real like butch, like grunge kind of like aesthetic with her, like Dawn Crosby. That was really all we had to look forward to. It was inconceivable that you could be theatrically gorgeous in this like feminine, like particular kind of archetypical manner and still like have the whole ambiance that goes with the whole milieu. But apparently there are women that have done it. And I mean, I know I'm kind of old, and it's kind of a strange thing when like people when they're middle aged start trying to compete with the younger guys and the younger gals. But let me remind you, Raquel Welch did not start bodybuilding, from what I understand, until she was 40 years old. She didn't even start until after she got into her 40s, and she became a very, very significant standard. So I'm just letting you know, it doesn't seem like politics paid out. It doesn't seem like having anything to do with financing did any good. It doesn't seem like the legal system is going to do anything to do, anything constitutional. Trying to fight terrorists. I mean, there's just so many of them, and I'm not really interested in being a narco cartelista. I think the only option I got is to go back to the beginning, and I'm going to start a heavy metal band. I'm here in Dallas. I know the scene here, especially now with the COVID. We're kind of like, we're having some rough times, but let's get it started. Let's get started. It's July 24th, 2020. I'm not as ripped as these ladies are, so I got to go on a diet, and I got to start working out. So I'm going to be keeping track of that, and I'm going to keep track of my own biometrics in the process because I don't want these producers in these, highfalutin kind of studio settings trying to get one over on me or my band after we get started. So, I used to think that a good name would be Cunt Junkie, but it has too many kinds of connotations now, especially now that everyone's gotten normalized to being able to bill prescription plan Part D of Medicare. So I'm not interested in that. I got a couple of ideas of my own in mind. There's one that I just came up with. I'm not going to say it right now. But the other one is kind of out. Let's try to keep it, I'm not entirely like 100% straight edge. No Satanism. No racism. No bitch downs. And, let's try to, if you're Christian, if you're Muslim, I can work with you. But I'm not looking for anything, no abuse of anybody's spiritual or faith tradition. All right, let's keep it real.